Hello, this is Grand Madam. Welcome to the Grand Collective. I'm taking care of some housekeeping that should have been done earlier, but I am late and we got to get this show on the road. If you're new here and it's your first time, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. And if you're my day ones and all those in between, hey y'all. Okay. Yeah, right about now, I'm just clearing some space and clearing the cards. And I have an announcement to make. Clear as I do this. So settle yourselves. Grab that coffee, that second coffee, or juice, or whatever you're working with this morning. And by the time you do that, I should be finished with this. Okay. This clearing up tarot team come. My angels, I share with you. Hela, Kela, Nazaziel, Aziel, surround us with your flaming swords from all sides. Cat, you missed my foot by like 1 inch. Protect, protect, protect this reading. Protect my viewers and our families. We've got some things to discuss. And we can also send up some prayers and some time. Hey, Kamoyo, for those of us who have relatives, loved ones over there in the Middle East, dying for nothing. Somebody to make somebody else rich. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. One thing I've learned for sure, folks, and the system is not merit-based, regardless of what they say it is. Because it looks like it to me, if you are not a part of a certain group, you don't get the benefits, you get the crumbs. But then you end up paying for it sometimes with your health, oftentimes with your health, with your finances, with your money. It's a mess. Thank you. Oh, the comic book for today. What's the comic book for today, Kamoyo? Hey, Elle, how are you? Oh, I'm going to have to wait and watch it, huh? Okay, that's cool. That is cool. I told y'all I want my action figure, but I don't want her to look my age. I want her to look much younger. You can figure out what I look like much younger. Just make her pretty. And I'm going to have her. I've got, let's see who's over here. I've got, check our group chat. Okay. Let's see who's over here. Over here. Look, you see Storm is in the cup. You see Storm? She's still recovering. Storm is in her goddess cup by herself. Oh, thank you. Hold on a second. But this is. Oh, thank you. Butcher box just came. I've got to pick something up, folks. Oh, I'm stuck. Hold on a second. I just had a food delivery. I wasn't expecting it today, but I'm glad it's here. Oh boy. And you gonna get it? It might take. Be right back, y'all. Lauren's home. I just want to get it inside. Okay. It can sit there for a while. Unless you want to put the food away. Okay, where am I? Okay, thank you. I got a new pendulum. My old pendulum left me. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. So today is Q&A. Let's see. But I want to know what's behind Erica Kirk getting that Air Force visiting board position. So I've got these. And also, is my accountability coach on here yet? No. She wants me to tell you about something I'm getting ready to do, started promoting it today, which is your announcement. I'm putting together a workshop Uh, Creatives Abundance Activation. For all you creatives out there, like myself, and some action figure creators, writers, speakers, retired folk who have some interesting ideas that you can make money out of, we are going to be, I'm offering that May 7th. For more information, I'm going to you contact me through my Gmail, okay? Just as though you were requesting a reading. So right now, I'm only looking for 5 people max. Um, and the way this is going to work, there is a fee, okay? But it's going to, I'm looking at Saturdays or maybe Thursdays, depending upon what you can do on your availability. Um, Thursday I picked because that is the day of Jupiter. That is the money day. If you want to expand something, you do it on Jupiter's day, okay? Um, Friday would be a money day also, more so for women. Tuesday might be the male money day because that is a day of action for male, for the masculine. Let me scratch, no, hope, let me go back. The feminine is Friday, not the female. The masculine energy comes in on the Tuesday under Mars. So we have Venus and Mars. And we're not talking male genders, we're talking polarities now. Okay. Maybe some, not necessarily polarities, not necessarily dualities either. We're talking about components that have to come together to help with any manifestation. Because if you manifest with one without the other, well, Goddess Sophia found out all you're doing is creating a big mess. So that's going to be um, May 7th, Thursday morning. I'm trying to figure out a time that you would be interested in. Evening is cool because you can be taking notes and everything. And I was thinking about doing it this time at 11, but once we start getting into those blockages that keep you from bringing in money for yourself, that can get very emotional and intense and intimate. So we don't want anybody going off on the at the office while they're on their phone. Okay. So let me know. But I do want to do it on a Thursday. It doesn't matter if it's Thursday evening after work or this particular time that we're in right now. Let me know. Let's see anything else about it. Yeah, it's going to be a 4-week circle, a nice little container. And let me give you week 1, the money block discovery. We will be using exercises, actual psychotherapeutic exercises to uncover where the blockages are, where those spots are, those clinging pieces of crap that you just cannot get out your energy field. Um, I will also be using tarot cards. We will be talking to each other back and forth, or you have the option to chat to me. Okay. That's week 1. Week 2, creative worth alignment. That's when we start to discuss what we found out when we identified the energy blocks that keep the money away. This can also be a bit intense, but we will know what it is. And from that knowing, then we can create an affirmation. So whenever we start to feel that energy of whatever it is that is blocking us, we can either A, recite, or think of it, sing it, or whatever, and just take action to block it and bring it back down and throw it out the way. Whatever you're feeling more than likely is going to be in the sacral chakra, an inch below the belly button anyway. Okay. Um, Week number 3, that's when we get into our abundance intention ritual. Yeah, I hope you're attending. It's only going to be 3 to 5 of you anyway. Where Once we have cleansed ourselves from the week before to get things away from us, then we can pull things into us. Okay. And week 4, we'll be using sound healing, personalized mantras, things like that to anchor our new relationship with money. Because it's all about our relationship. Oh, that's the teapot. And you know, folks, all you have to do is you look at YouTube and you see their relationships are screwed up. And not just male female romantic relationships, same sex relationships, relationships with the people on the job, the people in the temples and the churches, and most importantly, the bank and our relationships with money, banking investors. Um, we can talk about price, but there's nothing to say when you email me your interest, okay? And you have my email. Let me pop it in there. Then we can jump into our breathing exercise and get started. This is not a fly by night thing, folks. We're going to need this, especially us women when they're talking about putting all women out of jobs and ending their financial independence. We got to come up with something more powerful than the law, man's law. We got to go and tap into something deeper than that. So let's get ready. Oh, my new pendulum. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Okay. So right about now, we're going to tune up. We're going to, hey, Khadijah, right on time. We're going to tune up, breathe in through the nose, inhale to the count of 3, hold it for 3 counts, release it through your mouth, 3 counts to the count of 3. Not like, but contained, disciplined. Okay, so let us begin. Breathe in through your nose, hold it, exhale. Breathe in again, hold, exhale. Last time, breathe in, hold it, exhale. What that does is shift the energy ever so lightly or however it needs to be shifted. And now we're ready. It shifts and grounds. For more detailed um, energy exercises, basically what you're going to do is hold your breath much longer. You have 4, 7, 8 counts. You have up to, some people can start at 12 counts. I can't do that anymore, I don't think, but it takes practice. So now I want to see pretty much what's behind Erica Kirk. This is my question. Getting that board position with the Air Force Academy. I'm like, what? What are they doing? Folks, I'm telling you now, they're grooming young white men to take this country over. And that's exactly what they're doing. So I'm going to read this from the tarot. They're also entering middle schools and public schools, but you don't hear anybody saying a thing because they're too focused on banning books and other things that people are just not paying attention to. But you must pay attention to, because the next thing you know, that's how that man got into office in the first place. Nobody was paying attention. Some people even felt they didn't have to vote because they knew nobody was going to vote for him. That was with Hillary, and that was again with Kamala. He likes to beat women. And women, they're trying to take your vote, they're trying to take your job, they're trying to take your bank accounts, they're trying to take everything. If you are beyond baby making age, God knows what they'll have to do with us, because we will be the danger. we will be the truth tellers because we live through certain truths that they're going to try to fill the younger, our daughters and granddaughters' heads with. And we can tell them straight up it was bullshit. Just like this, I don't know who she was. I think she was a journalist. I'm not sure. She has a YouTube channel, I think, in TikTok, and she was talking about who John F. K's. They had, I think, it's a Lifetime movie with Bessent, Caroline Bessent, his wife, and the different little things they did. But he loved her. That didn't mean jack shit because he was so irresponsible as to take that girl and her sister and himself up in those damn clouds when he knew he did not have the skills to fly that plane in clouds. Folks, you cannot fly a plane in clouds as a beginning pilot. And that's because your instrumentation goes wacky. And when you're in clouds, you can't see what you think is a mess driving in clouds. Try flying in clouds, inside of the clouds. Your best pilots, Navy pilots, have difficulties because basically they're flying by the seat of their pants. And I wouldn't fly by the seat of my pants with any other than a commercial pilot who knows what he or she is doing in the clouds. Well, done it without it. Had to do it anyway. Oh, yes, Teresa. Wait a minute, who? The John, you're talking about JFK Jr. or they're dead. They went down. They found their bodies they're gone. They've been gone. But there's a romanticized of piece of their relationship. You know, when she took off on his ass in Central Park, there was something wrong in that relationship. And well, we'll see. Now, getting back to Erica Kirk. Uh-huh. I don't know why I'm flipping these because I know I'm going to pick up the other cards. I'm having a day. I'll read these. What? Okay, hold on. I've asked the same question. So, let me move these out the way. Oops, sorry. Out of the way. Let's see what they say, too. Tarot team, we're focusing on why Erica, what is her function at the Air Force Academy? But I think I called it when I said grooming. Because this is the area, I think part of her position will be recruiting these young guys and gals. What's behind them putting Erica Kirk in the board position for the Air Force Academy? And she has no military experience. We're surrounded by spies people. We don't know who the hell these people are that some folks voted for and put in office. I mean, this is every damn one of them moves like something off of a James Bond movie, or if you like more cerebral for cerebral espionage shows, MI5, a British show, BBC. That's how these people are moving. And so they're not real anyway. We probably don't even have their real names. But anyway, what's behind this? What is behind this? Look at this. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. Old ways of being. Old ways, police actions too. So then when they're head busting. Throwing away, getting rid of, and tossing out trash. And that's the way they see us. She is policing the advisory board. I don't know if it's a selection committee or what, but it seems to be she is policing an advisory board for students who seem to what? We have already knowing the tea and burning evidence. Yeah. Fit the profile for someone they can groom. For what's the name? TPUSA. And it's all about an illusion, fulfilling a fantasy. That's what it's all about. Whose fantasy? Now, those were the what's beneath. I want to see what's beneath using these cards now. The question was who? There he is. The controller. Old Tangerine Green himself. Still moving forward. If you notice, when one of their tactics, one of their strategies or projects is slapped down, they don't stop. They keep on going with the next one, like they're on a schedule. So she's going to be grooming those young men, and he's satisfied with the schedule. Look at this. This is the Nine of Cups. He's on time. We think he's been slowed down, delayed. He's on time. So her Erica Kirk's appointment to the Air Force Academy is for grooming purposes. So they're going to select the ones that they want in the academy. And everybody else who may be more accomplished, they're going to they're selecting the ones with the weakest minds. If you're an independent thinker, they don't need you. And that's I wasn't expecting this. Erica Kirk and Fearless Leader. Ew. But she's from the Epstein stable too. She's no, not Epstein. She's from Trump's stable. She was in his beauty pageant, representing his modeling school. But she's not your average lieutenant. She's not a lieutenant. She's higher up because she's out of Romania. She had a whole nonprofit over there in Romania. Thanks, Camellia. Hey, Harlem Cat. Oh, Harlem Cat, we need to set up a date to talk with the person I want to connect you to. Okay. Ew. I was just thinking. You need a spiritual bath after that? You and me both. But yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't expect this. Because she works out of. She must have worked for both of them, but still, she could have been still in the stable because most of his women are from that Eastern European area, and so is Melania. All his wives were. I mean, pick a country over there, and the countries are they were all underneath the Soviet, what was called the Soviet Union at one time. But since the bust up in the 90s, they kind of became independent and sovereign on their own. And so, but Romania has always been sovereign. And that's who she was working with. Were they orphans? Yeah, I think they were orphan girls that found their way over here, all the way over here to Florida. Don't have two nickels to rub together, neither do their parents, but they made it over here to Florida. I wonder how. Under the auspices of modeling and pageantry. Baby, you're going to be a star. Head of the cult. All right, this is going to be the academy. This is the agency. She's going to work her way through this cult. Through as a cult. She's inculcating the Air Force Academy. She's going to cultify it. Hold that right there. I'm like, jeez. These folks are serious about grooming with an aggressive style, too. That's some. And they're focusing on winning strategies. They are going to be hell-bent and determined. And what are they hell-bent and determined for? To take over the military. Catch the cadets. Ain't that a bitch? They're going for around the world. Now, I don't know what they think the rest of the world is going to allow them to do because they see in everything they've done. And they're not going, where's the moon? These people are totally delusional. Canada is blocking Greenland. It's defending Greenland against the United States. Um, Mexico is saying if you start any down there, they're gonna meet you right there at the border. They already have their troops at the border. Did you know Mexican troops have been at the border for a while now? Mm-hmm. The NATO allies are like, you want us to help you do what? You're on your own. So now, and over in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia say no thank you. Qatar is saying no thank you. You couldn't defend us like you said you did. What's over there? Even pieces of Oman said, no thank you. We're not helping you. The UAE, no thank you. And now the United States looks so bad, looks so stupid, looks so strapped and thirsty and weak, weaker than we've ever looked before. We have no allies now. So this around the world thing he thinks he's going to take over is not happening. She's going to get hemmed up, and I'm glad. Now this is the Eight of Swords, meaning it's a lot of worry, a lot of angst going on, just so much worry you can't step your feet forward. This can also mean jail. This is imprisonment of the mind, imprisonment of the body. Um, mm-mm, mm-mm. So she may be appointed there, but they may have a way of locking her down in there. Okay, shutting her down, locking her. Look at this. I just said locking her in, shutting her down, and here it is. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. No, she's not going to come in there, never having any military experience whatsoever, teaching this women's need to be in the home. What the hell can she teach those young cadet males? How could she even select one? She can't. But this was the invitation she was given, and she's gladly accepted it. For big bucks. Nine of Pentacles. Big, big bucks. Okay. The truth will come out, and that's probably when they lock her down. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 swords. Yeah. She's going to get bored with that position because they won't let her move. This is the 4 of Cups. This is a gift handed to you, which is that position, but it's not going to do anything for her, and it is going to drive her nuts. If you hadn't noticed by now, she is the type of person you don't tell no. If you do tell no, your head's going to roll because she's that connected. But in this case, it doesn't matter who she's connected to because they can go jump in the lake also. And that's what's going to drive her nuts. No, you don't tell her no. She's the type of person that allegedly, this is for entertainment purposes only, she's the type of person who will tell you to do something illegal. And you'll say, I'm not doing that. And then go to the boss and say you violated you refused a direct order. And by the time, and twist the order completely around. I just told her to do X, Y, Z. She said she was not going to do it. And when you get called in the office, you're busted down. And you're like, oh, no, no, no. That's not what she told me to do. Just happen to have it on recording on my phone. That's who she is. That's who she is. Okay, and the outcome card is, Judgment. This is her Waterloo, folks. That might be and that's a good thing. So this is going to be where she is exposed. And look at this. This is distributing enrollment. I know it's Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, but these are assets. We're talking about the Air Force Academy here. It's not about giving it. Well, she might give some money. She might be in a position to distribute some money, but she's also in position to select the cadets. Okay, and so my question has been answered. Now let's look at yours. Let me remove these. Put these over here. I'm not going to be on long today. And if you see my coach, just tell her I advertised the workshop. May 7th, Creatives Abundance Activation. This is where we're going to be. I think I'll do a video on that. Removing stigmatism. Maybe I better dress better for that video, though. I'll put on a dress and something shimmery. Okay, let's. I didn't see. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. L, I did. I did. I did. The comic book. Okay, yeah, I'm beginning to look like comic book characters. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but as long as it's pretty, I'm fine. With some badass powers, yes. Okay. Everyone, okay, we're saying hello to you, everybody. Okay. I see Kamoyo, Terry, Condi. I am on here. CNDE. All right, honey. Whoever you may be. Landinia, Shirley, true. Hello. I'm very well today. Thank you very much. Joan, hi. Yeah. Oh, Revelation chapter 24. Hey, we're going to find out what that really means. Love the Culture Channel. Good morning. Hello, Regina. Good afternoon. Barbara, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Jay Fortune, hello. Thank you. Jay Tushiba, thank you. Hello. Ops crew. The information on my business. Well, I'm getting it off the ground now. Basically, I am doing, Joan, basically, I'm a coach. And I wasn't making any money off of coaching. And I didn't, quite frankly, feel comfortable even after I was certified. But things have changed. It's been years ago since I finished that training. And I fortified myself a great deal. In my coaching, I do use tarot cards to identify blockages and other means, probably a little astrology and little numbers, little this, little that, along with some little psychotherapy there. I am not a licensed therapist. No, I am a coach. Um, to help people key into what is really holding them back. And what we found, what I found, is that what is holding you back is something you thought you finished with maybe as far back as 20 to 30 years ago, but it's still kind of sticking in your craw, but it's sticking in your energy field and you hadn't paid it any attention for the last 20, 30 years. But now that you need something flowing into you, it's blocking everything. That's why I'm on here. I like to bring in some information and some energy to my public to free them up, like I freed myself up from unnecessary poverty. Yeah, poverty is unnecessary. You are poor if you're considered poor. I mean, now you have to work for your food stamps. That's poverty line. That's poor. And the bottom line, sweethearts, don't get mad with me. And I'm gonna step on some toes. If you're working 9 to 5, use broke. Okay, that's poverty because we weren't even supposed to be doing any kind of crap like that. Okay, God's purpose for us and man's purpose for us are two different purposes. Man's purpose is to work until we drop to produce for mankind. God's purpose is for us to get down here, learn some things, and flourish as light beings, energy beings that can help one another, that can create our own worlds one day. So, since we can't do one, we have to create our own, get our blockages off so that we can manifest for ourselves, so that we can connect with the divine and put ourselves in a position where we can actually become our own gods and work it from there. Um, you're talking about Grand Madam Tarot, or are you talking about my sound healing services, or are you talking about both? Because they're going to be. I thought I could pull them under one separate business, one complete business, and I don't think I can. I think they're getting ready to go their separate ways in two separate businesses as opposed to one. Either way, you want to know? Okay, it's time for me to write it up. I don't even have a website up yet, but I will. I will. Okay. Um, and maybe I need to update my about me. That's under C. Smith Ray on Facebook. I'll have to pull. I see I've got some work to do. I got to introduce myself to you. Okay. All right. Stick a resume up there or something. We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay. What's going on? Hey, Harlem Cat says, good afternoon, Grand Madam. Happy-ish Monday. I understand, Cat. I understand. Do that little thing I taught you now. Do you think he is really dead? Who's dead? Now, wait a minute. Where are we going now? The sun. What are we talking about? Unless y'all gonna have to tell me what you talk about. I don't know who you're talking about. Cookie Bee, hello. Ilana, hello. It's snowing in Birmingham. Oh, okay. What? Now up here we're gonna have tornadoes. That's why Lauren is home so early. But we're here closer to sea level where I am, and we're probably going to get rain. We get a mini tornado. We've got one major tornado that was years ago. I know it was almost 20 years ago. That tornado moved like it was in traffic. It came up one of our main roads and stopped at the red light, and then made a right turn. Messed everybody up. But that tornado hit the drug spots. I mean, you've seen them in the movies. Those dingy tore them up. Missed the other people's houses. It missed the houses of the residents. Don't know how that worked. Well, on one side of the street is a cemetery. On the other side, we have these 3 to 4 story townhouses. Well, they're real houses, but they call them townhouses now. They made them into apartments. None of them were damaged. And then the thing went, that tornado moved like it was on a mission. It moved up North Avenue. And like I said, it went east and it hit the drug houses. It completely missed the residents who were living there. And there's even a school up there. Missed that. Nobody saw it coming. Broad daylight. And then it went poof. And by the time the news came on, the only houses really hit were the drug dealers, the stash houses, and places like that. So that was wild. Okay, now let's see. Uh-huh. Enjoy the snow, Ilana. I never got out there to do the snow angels. I like doing snow angels. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Your needs take a spirit. Yeah, yeah. That explains a lot. Papa, she lays her head on his chest. Ew. Yes. Okay. Okay, cat. Okay. T standing eagle. Hello. Hello. Baby. Oh, I, I think his butt is hiding. Let's try our new pendulum. That's who you're talking about. Okay. Bibi Netanyahu. Is he dead? Sorry, y'all. He's just trying to find a place to land. No, he is not. Thank you. No, he is. I was trying to figure out who you talking about. Yeah, Bibi's still kicking up to no good. You know they are trying to infiltrate, for a better sense of the word. Oh my God, infiltrate India, and don't forget South America, the Zionist thing. But it's trying to. It, how in the world are you going to? I saw this on YouTube. I haven't been there, so I don't know. Somewhere in South America, they're trying to open a tea shop for Italians and Germans only. They're the only ones who can come in and support. They're living in that little village where it's whites only in South America, South not excuse me, South Africa, in South Africa. And now they want to open a tea shop. Well, if it's whites only in other words, a sundown town. They're trying to create sundown towns. They have a sundown city down in South Africa, but I think that was even taken over and turned away. But the government had to snatch that up. I know it did, because you cannot discriminate against people like you. We mean mm-mm, accommodation wise like that. That is just nah. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's a no. Not even down there. And they did that after the end of the apartheid. Oh, what you got? Oh, um, did you like the new pendulum? Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yet. Okay, Joe. All right, come on. What questions do you have, folks? Now, what questions do you have for me? I just came on because I hadn't seen you in so long. I said, well, let's make it a Q&A because somebody's got questions, and I know I've got questions. Sorry, nope. But 18, oh, 18 degrees. Hey, Shirley, 18 degrees. Wrap it up. Yeah, that's another thing we're going to have to start focusing on. Our survival during crazy weather. Kat asks, will the U.S. be able to mend fences with our allies once the regime gets the boot? Kat, that's not psychic, but it's going to take a long time because we don't know who they're going to replace them with. And if they lock them all up, that's one thing. But their people are in place. Let's ask. Where's the pendulum? I just put it over here. Um, because the whole world knows it's not the people. They know it's him. But that doesn't excuse the masses from being irresponsible. So irresponsible to the point of stupid to let a tyrant like that come in to the most powerful country of the world and take it over. So they think we're a bunch of dumb men. Well, they always were very polite about Americans. They knew we were dumb. And that's the damn word. The word is dumb. Not stupid, dumb, because we didn't know what the hell was really going on, because not that many of us have passports or the ability to travel around the world to see what else is going on and to be able to go over to the UK and turn around, look back and see what's happening in the States. The closest we've been is where? Canada at the falls and Mexico at the beaches. That's most people's, that's the cheap vacations, okay? And that's most people. So we didn't know. We never knew what was going on. We really never did know. And now we look like class ass number one fools. So that's something to consider when you accept an ally. Are they stupid enough to do it again? I don't know. Let's ask. I'm going to ask. Will the U.S. be able to mend fences with our former allies once this regime gets the boot? Will it says yes. It says yes. But as I said, it's going to take some time because then we're going to have to prove ourselves from being the stupidest things on the planet or the greediest things on the planet. Because all of this is about nothing but money. Nothing but money. And the lies of their points, so-called talking points, which are basically nothing but uh, propaganda points, are simply exposed by just doing the research. Google can take care of that, asking the right questions. And what can I say? Will my daughter be okay moving to Florida? Good God. What part of Florida? Near the water? Hell no. Up in the panhandle? Much better. Sorry I said it like that. But no, I think of Florida now. You know what, down there in the boot where the rich people live, where you see all these advertisements for these beautiful mansions. The damn ground is folding itself up into like an abyss. I did not know they had mining in that part of Florida. How in the hell do you mine and you're sitting in the middle of an ocean? How deep is that ground? It's not going to be that deep. A few weeks ago, they had sinkholes. They started as a sinkhole, and then the cars were driving over it, boom, boom, and you could see it. Oh man, the asphalt just looked like a chocolate bar breaking up. You know how you break a candy bar up? That's what it looked like, a chocolate bar. And the sinkhole got bigger and bigger and enveloped the cars. Do you remember that? The parked cars got it dropped, and I said, "Oh my God, how in the hell do you?" That was from mining, because when you could peek down there and see what was down there. It was the car and some asphalt and some other stuff, but it wasn't. It was too polished to be natural, which means they were building under there. They had mines under there. If they had tunnels under there, the cars would never have fallen in because it wouldn't have been sinkhole. Those tunnels are fortified. These were just somebody had gone in there and just dug holes, patched them up. They were just, that might sound crazy to you, but that's what my impression was. So I'll ask Elena. Elena, will my daughter be okay moving to Florida? Will Elena's daughter be okay moving to Florida? The pendulum says it's a hesitating yes. Wait a minute. What? It's a yes. She'll be okay. Just stay away from the water because the ground is falling. It's collapsing. The ground is collapsing down there, the southern part. Well, I don't know I forgot what that community was called. That's why they're selling those houses the way they are. I don't know how cheap they are, but I bet you they're nothing. I bet you what they're selling them for is not market price. Okay. Like I said, depending upon what part of Florida she's in, she should be fine up there around Tallahassee or the central part. But down there in the south towards Cuba, not a good move. Okay. What are you talking about? You'll tell me, you'll ask me. KFC commercials. Wait a minute. What? Okay. Khadijah asked, what do you know about I know nothing about the KFC commercials. I haven't seen, well, I see them when I watch football, but that's it. You have to be more specific there because there's a question underneath that question, and that's what you want answered. I just can't pick up what it is. Yeah. Hi, Alex. How are you? Yeah. Peter Thiel and Musk are lurking. Oh, yeah. They have people lurk for them. They're not important. What's this work? What's this? I work in marketing. Okay, I know. I know, Kat. I know. Uh huh. Okay. Will my daughter be okay? Have you started? No. I don't shop at Target anyway. There's a Target for, they closed up the main Target there for the West Side. I don't know of any Target. I guess there's a Target in the East Side. We lost our Targets up here. We might have one left. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Okay. Target thinks they can play in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They should have had another long. They should have talked it over with Walmart. Cat says Target thinks they can play in our faces. They should have another long think and a stadium full of seats. Yep. Gotta run, beloved. Meeting in 5. Thank you for dropping by, Camello. Peace and love. Hi, Carmen. Carmen, you got a love show this year? Girl, let's ask. Okay. Will Carmen receive the funds for for her love show this year? Yes. Now the speak this Carmen, I think they'll kind of trickle in, but you'll get them. You'll get your money. What is the KFC belief commercial? I don't know. Connection to Prez. President who? Is that a Hershey kiss? Now they're gonna mess up KFC's money. I don't know. What is the KFC believe commercial connection to the Prez? We're gonna use these. What is the KFC commercial? We're talking Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, what is the KFC believe commercial connection to the president? What's behind it? Did you just print something?
Yeah.
Okay, it won't print for me. I mean, it takes 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. You printing from your phone?
Yes, I have to, but I don't have
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should set up my phone. Well, we'll figure it out. Because printing from this laptop is trash. What is the KFC connection and believe connection? Believe commercial. What's behind it? What's behind it? Okay. Who's behind the KFC believe commercial? Its connection with the president. Is ready now? One more. Okay. All right, we're ready to go. Okay. This is going to be interesting. What is the connection? Oh, game over, it says. I don't understand tantric sex. Partnerships. It's a partnership. It's a former partnership. Whatever it was, it didn't work. Look, I hate nothing about you. I just don't need your business right now. I don't need you connected to me. Oh, look at this. Check yourself. Whatever that KFC commercial is, I'm going to be looking for it now. That relationship has ended. Oh, look. Doing drugs. They must have been doing drugs. Fulfilling a fantasy. It's over, whatever it is. That contract is over. Okay. I hope I answered that. Thank you. Welcome. Did you update your drivers on your computer? Terry, I'm always doing something with it. No, I haven't. I'm not my print drivers. It's called Believe in the Chicken. Mm-hmm. I think that person has, whoever was marketing that is out of the business. I don't know. I don't know. If you believe in the chicken. Hey, Sheila K. Everybody hear Sheila K's song? Hold on. Sheila, can you drop that song while I'm still here for us to hear? Or maybe I should try to do it. Hold on. It's under Michael's name. Let me see if I can. Sheila, give you that rainy night in Georgia singing. Oh, I'm afraid to do it. If I come off the screen, can I go? If I lose you, I'm coming right back. Okay, they're still there. Let's see if I can pull it up. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Oh, I should have gone into Gmail. Y'all still there? Make some noise. Not you, cat. I mean, I'm talking about my kit here, my Kit Kat now. Here. Oh, shucks. Let me see if it'll let me open. I think I got it, folks. I got it. Hold on. Let me try this again. Now, put that back. I'm testing it to make sure because something crazy just happened. Okay. Coming back over. Let me see if this is the right one. What the hell? Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the world? See this? This is what? No, this is not. That ain't it. I don't know how in the hell that got in there. Let me try it again. Yeah. You put it in. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because all my stuff that you don't need to see is coming up in the hell is that? Okay. 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 Good morning. Yeah, you found it? You put it in the chat? I don't see it, Sheila. Please use my link. Yeah. Oh, where is it? I hate when that happens. Hold on, I still have it up here. Let's see if this works. I do believe this is it. Here we go. Oh shit, what did I just do? There it is. That's it. Just another rainy day in Seattle. I'm like, oh, crying in my beer song. Hey, but it sounds good. Okay, now let me take it down over here. Okay. Now, there was another question I saw. Yeah, I'll get to it, babe. I will get to it here. Thank you very much. Let's see. I put in twice. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Now, all right. Any other questions? That is interesting. That you believe in the chicken. Let me look this up. Now that I know I can jump back from YouTube here to this one. I believe in the chicken. Let me see if I can find it. Believe in the chicken. KFC. Look at this. 1 minute and oh my goodness. Let me copy this. We gonna all be looking like this chicken. Oh, somebody's gonna get in trouble with that. There it is. That's the chicken one. Oh my god! You know what is the takeoff? In other words, that's two levels with that commercial. That's the obvious level. Did you see? It was a movie called The Sound, The Signal, or something, where everybody ended up walking around this signal. It came from who knows where. It attracted people from all around the world, and they just walked around it. That's just like those people were dancing and walking around that chicken, believing in the chicken. That's one layer. The other layer was obvious. Everybody turns into a zombie for KFC chicken. No, that was that was a chicken McNuggets. But like I said, let's see. Yeah, that was. I had not seen that. That's not the chicken commercial I saw. Um, that was telling. That was really telling. Um, Basically, it's telling you they put something in your food, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Uh, that Did anybody get fired from doing that chicken promotion, that KFC chicken promotion from the agency or promotional? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, they did. Just like the card said, it was somebody peeped the program because there's layers to that commercial. I mean, there's like that commercial was something you need to sit there and think about because you literally saw people being taken over by their desires for chicken. But did it ever occur to you how easily you can be taken over by your desire and it's not even your desire? Moving right along. Any other questions? Yeah. 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 They live by the chicken and whatever's in it. Whatever's in it. I'm like, look at them with the Michael Jackson chicken thriller. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. I just put it up here. It's the my first uh YouTube line here. This first. Oh shucks, come on, it won't go up. It's in the chat, Cat. The second one is where is it? The last one was the chicken one. Did I put it all? Wait a minute! Don't tell me it came off. It should be under my name, Grand Madam. Now, how did that happen? There it is. Here it is. Ending in URFQA. That's the song. Okay. An affiliate code for the yes, I do. I do, Cat. Mhm. Hey, yes, Charlotte. How are you, Pastor Charlotte? Yeah, I've been keeping up with your little shorties. Yes, that is a new pendulum. My old pendulum just up and left me. I don't know where he is or where she is. She just would disappear. Like, oh, now, T Standing Eagle, I don't know how to take that. Did I just ruin your lunch? Or be mindful what you eat? But look, we've been eating so much of that, whatever it is. I don't think, well, like I said, you be mindful of what you eat. Especially after looking at that chicken commercial. And guess what we're having? Chicken. I ate so much chicken, I thought I was going to spit feathers out of my mouth. But yeah. Yeah. And see, this is why we pray over our food to neutralize some of these poisons in it. Yeah, if yeah, we pray over our food. Let's start doing that again. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, candy bars, cookies, and your drinks. Where's my beer? I'm gonna start praying over my beer and whiskey. Yeah, I don't care about the spirits in the whiskey because all they do is heat it up. But I mean, these days you don't know what's in it now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, we good? Then I'm going to leave you. Nobody else has a question? Have I missed one? I'm going to see the comic book for today. I'm going to have to check that out. But I just had to stop in and see what's going on with you. Um, if somebody has a question, I'm ready to go, but I'm hanging around to hear it. Write it down, please. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Oh, there you are. Now, okay, I see CD, and that's who. Now I know your code, girl. Yeah, tell everybody, tell my coach that I did the promo about the series, our creative abundance activation series. We did that. Um, we're gonna think about that. Yeah. Uh, we're gonna talk about that too. Okay, we're gonna talk about that, goddess, because I need to set up a real live site. I'm gonna let the AI do that and get some things done. I think they can do a much better job. Or my double site or whatever the heck it's going to be, because it's going to be a combination of, well, it's what I do, the tarot services and the sound healing. It's what I do. Those are two services. Okay. Oh, thank you. Love the last few edits. Uh-oh. What edits? What's here? Here, I'm wondering, when they leave office, will they destroy the organization? Damn near. But let me tell you something, folks. For every action, there is an equal opposite reaction. Okay, that's not just Newton either, because as we see, he'll write an executive order or write for something, and then the judges throw it down, and then he tries it anyway, and then he's stopped. And that's how it's gone. Canada shut down air access to the United States recently. Whoa! Oh, that's what that is, because my stuff is, yeah. Canada shut down air access to Amazon, Kamoyo said, and a lot of other companies. And in the meantime, uh, Iran has shut down Amazon's data centers in the Middle East. I need to know how much TV, how much workshop. Yeah, that's why you want to send me a little email. It's basically the same amount as my card readings. I don't want, yeah. Okay. Oh, Shirley Troop says, hi, Lauren. How are you feeling? Mm-hmm.
Overall, I'm okay, but
Oh, good, good. You ask. Here she comes.
it's getting kind of hot. Maybe it's me drinking tea. I don't know. I was moving around.
What's getting up? She
It's
says,
just, you know
oh,
what? The temperature is increasing. It went from 66 to 67. But I
yeah.
don't know what the temperature will be today.
You being,
I
well,
thought it'd be cooler, but it could. It's the humidity in the air.
just had to ask, didn't you? She says overall she's feeling good, but she's getting ready to tell you how she feels. It's the temperature that's messing her up. It's just, yeah. My girl's sitting down here sipping her
It's
tea,
like
so it's go, huh?
like warming up, but I'm cold at the same time. I don't know.
That's why you should have had your jacket
You know,
on.
I had the
See, it's 60 something up
cold
here.
chills while warm up.
I guess you did have chills.
I had this one. It was warm.
I
50
know.
degrees earlier.
I know you still wear a jacket. She went out here in her tank top,
And now
not tank top,
like
hoodie
almost
thing.
70 degrees.
It's 66 degrees. You still have to warm your body. Just the air might feel warm, but it's the undercurrent that is gonna get you. That's what I call it, the undercurrent, because that's still cold. The sun's not that close yet. Next, it's getting there though. She's coming. Sun, well, he's coming. I think sun should be. When is Easter? When is the spring equinox, y'all? I forgot. Is it this Friday? Now, this Friday, it'll be right here where we need it, but still, it's spring, and you still have to wrap yourself up sometime. Oh, John Kennedy and his son, John John. Yes, that was his son, John. No, not the actor. That was his story. Yeah, he's passed on. He was killed in a flying accident. He flew that daggone little Cessna, and I knew. Soon as I heard it, I'm like, what the hell? It was one of those, what? I'm not a pilot, but what the hell are you doing up there with a broken foot? They have pedals. That's one flying course. They have pedals. And just like we have, no, their pedals are like this. Just like when you're driving, you use both feet, especially when you're turning. But if your foot is broken and that pain shoots up that foot, boom, damn, wong, 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 wong. You don't have your instrumentation. Your foot is broken in a damn cast. Can you drive in a cast? I can't either. Please. But he thought he was going to use one foot. Yeah, that's what happened there, y'all. That was such a loss. Such a loss. And she took her sister. They were having serious problems. That's why she hopped in that damn plane with him. They were fighting on the way to the party up there in Martha's Vineyards. And when you're fighting so hard and heavy, you a half hour late to the party. You can't drive up. You got to fly up. I'm not going. Hi, TT. How are you? Thank you. Mm-hmm. No, BB ain't dead. BB busy. I keep telling you, these old bastards are not dying, y'all. You will before they. Them worrying about them dying now. They're under a whole different dispensation than the rest of us. They are what you call the young souls, the ones that don't have one, or their divine spark is so damn small. They don't care about anything or anyone other than what they want. Then and there, right then and there. It's great to see you too, TT. Thank you. Shirley, it snowed here. Yeah, okay. You like the new pendulum too? Okay, thank you, Kat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. People like Peter Thielen, yes, they're lurking. They're waiting too. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, folks, let's take some time we're gonna do this two ways. Let's visualize. Let's close our eyes and visualize white light for all the loved ones we have over there in that Middle East and the Middle Easterners too for a minute. And then after that, I'm going to tap out. I think it was 6. We'll just tap out for those souls who have passed on. Okay. Let's begin. For those alive, pretend they are surrounded by this beautiful white light of pure energy. Whether they be in a submarine, airplane, carrier, what have you, wherever they are. Boots on the ground, let's hold them off there. That beautiful white light. Surround our loved ones. Surround those we don't even know with it. Just let it wash them in love. And so it is. For those who have passed over, there's a ritual I do with a bell. Uh, it summons the spirits and it sends them home. So for Mr. Simmons and his crew that crashed trying to refuel that plane in the air, there were 6 of them. I'm going to take it up to 10 for the others that I don't even know about. Okay. for all of those who have been killed, all of our servicemen and women killed, and the other side too, and the people. And not forget the children that were killed, all those killed. But for right now, the first six are going to be for our servicemen who was recently perished in that plane crash. Rest in peace. Now, for all killed, we know nothing about. Rest in peace. Much love on your journeys. And so it is. And on that note, folks, I do believe it's time to say bye bye. What's happening? That get the okay, yeah, that KF Center. That oh, Terry says, I know my daughter. I want to know what I want to know. My daughter wants to start a new business. Will she succeed? Will she? Yeah, so say it was right. Will she success? I mean, that's the right question. That's the right question. Y'all caught me while I had my eyes closed, didn't you? Okay. So will Terry's daughter, who's setting up her new business, be? Will she succeed in setting up? Will she create a successful business? Yes. Fast too. Yes. Money will be coming in, Terry. Uh, what's on the ritual kill? KK, Khadijah. Mm. You're welcome, Edna. Ilana. I cannot see, not even with these damn glasses. Okay. Just got here. Hey, Carol Newsom. What did Scott Bessent learn that shook down? Oh. That's what I wanted to know. What did Scott Bessent learn after he had that meeting with the that they're going to send his son over there? That's what the hell it is. But anyway. Mm-hmm. What did Scott Bessent learn in that meeting with Trump that impacted his interrupted his interview? Last time we saw a meeting interrupted like that, it was 9/11. Something got blown up. Let's see, what was it that upset Bessent so very, very much? That's it? Okay. Take it from the top. Okay. Don't do it again. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it had anything to do. I don't know what had. This is what I had. Wait, no, do the whole reading. Do the whole reading. Do I have to? Now, I don't know. Was he? Okay, hold on. They want his son. That's what it is. It has something to do with his son. The wheels are turning regarding his son. about his son? So, what? Have they lost their goddamn minds? Okay, y'all. You've been with me long enough. I'm not interpreting anything. I'm going to show you the cards. Okay? I don't know how old Scott. No, he's a teenager. This is something about a. First thing that came up is like the Queen of Cups. So he's a very gentle, sensitive type kid. New relationships. He has new relationship, or maybe his first. And it seems to be worrying him a great deal. The child is worrying, or there's worry about that relationship. A decision's being made. I don't know if he's done something to somebody or whatever it is, but there's deep regret around this teenager. And when we get over here, we're worried about recovery, or that is a great concern. I have I don't know if he's a troubled teen or what, but his world is being turned around right about now. That is the Wheel of Fortune. And what it shows me is the kid is a target for some sexual shenanigans. Allegedly. These shenanigans are concerning the White House. And this person here, I don't know if he said something while he was in the White House, because it seems that the mental challenge is, this is my card for Netanyahu, for Bibi, and that's in the mental challenge. The emotional challenge, partying, drinking, making merry, and the outcome for this kid is absolute betrayal. He's in trouble. So what it looks like to me is that his son has gone out and got himself in a mess of trouble, and the White House brought it to his attention immediately. What's behind this? What is behind? Did I shuffle these things up before I picked up this? Because if I didn't, somebody else did. Look at this. Private relationship. Get a room so we know what we're talking about, right? Situation about to explode. And they said shit's about to pop off in flames. So this kid got himself into some trouble. Somebody's falling to pieces. Cut up. And somebody's in their feelings. I do believe his bottom of the deck is not good, because it's about running away. Insecurities. No. Betrayal. Here we go. Fighting for what you love, claims what's yours. Love is a battlefield. This is all some negative relationship stuff. And look at this last one. This last one and this last one. Yeah, I don't know if he's gone over the deep end because he was kicked to the curb. Look at that. Betrayal, deceit, backstab. This is me underlying it. And then we have somebody's kicked to the curb. So it looks like this kid got himself in some romantic trouble. In the days of Epstein, this is not a time for any man to get into romantic trouble. Mm, mm-mm. That's what I saw here. Let's back it up. I don't know what his son's name is. Did Scott Bessett's son get himself into some girl trouble? Did he get into some and girl? Mm-hmm. At first, she tried to say no. Yep, big girl trouble. Oh shit, he's in girl trouble. He done something with somebody's daughter. And to me, it looks like they're coming after him, and they want to be paid. This is the family. They're not even dealing. I didn't even see the girl. I saw the family. Here's abandonment, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, the girl could have been the Queen of Cups. Something went down. Yeah, I'm hearing the word civil suit, and we're going to read about it online. Because at the bottom of the deck, they're trying to hold on to this. This is going to be a civil suit. Anytime you're trying to hold on to the money you have and you are in a battle like this, some type of conflict, and you get left behind, broke, that is a civil suit for sure. Let's watch the news and see what happens with that. Okay. Are there any more? Yeah, his son is in trouble. They're frying people. They're doing more than that, dear. Yeah, they have fried baby on the menu. Baby intestines. Baby hearts. You're welcome, dear. Okay, talking about my driver. That chicken commercial. That's got some layers to it. I wouldn't watch too much of that. I really wouldn't. Okay. All right, Sheila's song. Oh, we answered that. It's in the chat. The line is in the chat. All right. Sure, just a sec. Oh, that's Sheila. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, about the thank you, T Standing Eagle, about the two connecting with the cable. Okay. All right, there's the one I put in the chat. No, you didn't miss everything, Charlotte. There's Sheila's new song. She just dropped. It dropped March 9th. Yeah, that's why I just copied it over. Yeah. Does it matter where you lie? I don't know how that is, but when you hit it here, it's a link. I just used the link. Just use the link. Yeah, be safer that way. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't forget to hit no. Thank you. Hit the likes, y'all. Hit the likes. Yeah, because I'm getting ready to burst out like Bootsy's rubber band. What? Who's Bootsy? I'm coming out. Mm-hmm. I want the world to know. And the second one I have here, the one that's right on the top of your head here, KK, on top of your line, that's something else. That's a joke that I just found. Okay, I still have the affiliate. I do believe it's in my mailbox somewhere. Oh, here's Terry to Stephanie. Hey. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Shoot me an email. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was Good sharing space with you too, Standing Eagle, because I was like tired. I was busy and tired all last week.
Mm.
I'm like, nah, I'm not going. And my back was aching too. It was pure white fog. His legs were cut off when the plane hit the water. Oh my God. What are you talking about, Terry? Jesus. Mm. And I talked about the pure white fog. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, they were talking about their little takeover mission anyway. All of this, the basis of all of this is Zionism. It's what is it? Pax Judica. It's Christian and Jewish Zionism. And we're getting into the eschatology of it, the end of times thing, the death and destiny belief system of both religions. The problem is this: they want to conquer the whole damn world and turn them into, the Christians want to turn everybody into a Christian. That's the Christian nationalists, Heritage Foundation, people like that. The the Judica, same thing, different outcome, because their thing is, in order to protect themselves, because they have the right to protect themselves, they want to rule the world, take everybody else out of it. So they'll protect it. It's the same damn thing. The only difference is the PAC side thinks that it's going to take out the Jewish side first and redeem them some kind of way for Jesus Christ. And we're stuck in the middle of this shit. I did not say it to offend anybody. I called it what I see it as. It's somebody's propaganda machine that the rest of us in this world are stuck into, that have nothing about, know nothing about this until recently. And now we come to find out someone is trying to stop our livelihood. Somebody's trying to stop our ability, our birthright to flourish as a human being because of what their religious beliefs are. They try to kill everybody on the damn planet, which is why they advanced into Iran the way they did. And now their asses are getting handed back to them. BB is running around trying to get Indian connects. He wants to plug into India because the United States is no good for him anymore. It's just people just don't want him here now. So he's looking for a new plug. Hmm. I am so sorry, Terry. Good God. Oh, you're talking about John. Ooh, I thought you were talking about your son. I didn't know if he had a son or not. Yeah, you're talking about John. Pure white fog. Yeah, flew into the fog. Pilots don't do that. You have to have the most experienced pilots in the world, and they will go. Now, when those jets fly over here from the joint bases, from the Joint Base Andrews, they fly under the clouds. They do not fly in the clouds. I have watched them, and they fly through, but they coming out, and those are jet fighters. They're old planes. My God, those planes I think are older than I am, but they fly under. They don't fly through them. Yeah. So he hit a rock. He hit that water and hit that. Oof. Oh, hit the water. Mm-mm. Oh, he was found. They got him. Don't fly. Common sense. Dinners come and go. And yeah. I remember that. Hey D, Daryl. Hello, Grand Rising from Alaska. What's the weather like up there? What's the temperature? It is 1 inch of rain here. Let's see what the temperature is over here. 66. 68 degrees now. It's 68 degrees now, Lauren. Lauren, you don't catch another cold. It's 68 over here. It's going to be 30 tomorrow. And we're expecting tornadoes. We don't know anything about tornadoes other than stay out the way. Alex, could this kid know things that could whistle blow on them? Which one? Trump tells him. Oh, is it something? Okay, we're talking about Scott Bessent's son, and Alex wants to know, could this kid know things that could whistle blow on them? Trump tells him this. Kid knows something. Yes, that's a yes. Hi, Mariola. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Oh, thank you very, very much. I'm having, it's not just my, it's my back. It's that lower back right there across from the sacral chakra, right in front of it, whichever, or underneath of it, however that goes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another part of the plan. So as I go through the creative abundance activation with y'all, I'm going to be doing some cleanup for myself because anxiety has been finding its way into my lower back. I'm like, what the hell? Mm-hmm. No, they didn't ask the high. No, no, they don't believe in. See, these souls, these young souls, these almost the soul, no souls at all. Yeah, he's alive. Hi, Griffin. Yeah, see, who's Brandon? Brandon. Who's what? Now you don't know. I don't know who that is. Okay. Oh, they're protesting outside. I guess what is it going? I haven't seen anything. What they're going to find on the Zoro Ranch? I'm afraid to look. Okay, let's ask. Now, which we're going to use these. We're going to use the true crime ones. So let me put these over here to the side. I'll go to the side. And you close because nobody's using you right now. Let's ask, what will they find at the Zoro Ranch? Well, let me clear this for a second. Clear. Clear. Okay. I'm putting away my stuff. Yeah. Put this over here. Put this over here. Now, let's see. What are they going to find at the I don't know what they're protesting about, but my question is, what are they going to find at the Zoro Ranch? Wait a minute, I just had some eerie shit just happen. No, it's right here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I thought I lost another pendulum. What are they going to find at the Zoro Ranch? Because best believe they're finding stuff that's coming out every day. We're just not getting that information. What are they going to find at the Zoro Ranch? I don't know what's the protest. Okay, let's see. Afraid to look. Look, I know I am. Really? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Wait a minute. This is just one card. We have the family card. Uh-oh. Tunnels. So whole families were taken. Jesus. Desert. Look. Tunnel through the deserts. And it's a cult. Yeah, we kind of figured it when we saw the blue and white stripes on that little structure. Mind control. I kind of figured that one out too. Families were oh my God, and trash, landfill. Does that mean they trash your mind before? That's yeah, and then the beach. Hmm. They're training killer. Is this what they're doing? Training? Is this where they train the Manchurian candidates? Images of trash, images of the world, and images of a quiet beach. Their grandparents, so it's been around there for a very, very long time. It's a training center, a lab, and it's been there for a very long, long time. They are enriched by what they do. And look what the motivation is: greed. So they're creating super soldiers. Where did I get that super soldier business from? Oh, the mind control. They're creating, are they establishing new techniques in mind killers? Yeah, there's been a lot of deaths. You know what this reminds me of? This. Do you remember The Pretender? It was about I forgot where they children were being snatched or bought from their upscale professorial parents or science lab parents, brought to the center, and they did all kinds of mind control experiments on them, and then released them out into the world as pretenders. They were, one of them gets away, and after he finds out that all of his scenarios and things that he created in the simulations he created for them and made for the center was actually applied to different emergency situations, uh, but it was done for war, theft, all kinds of wicked things. And so he set out to try to fix what was destroyed using his work, using what came out of his mind. That was a good show. That was a good show. It's on Friendlies now on Saturday. Look, a lot of dating was going on that ranch. You know what this says? I wonder why dating and not tantric sex. Death and dating. That doesn't sound good. A lot of sex on that ranch. Third line. Bodies are buried on that ranch. Somebody gets their freak off like this. Somebody likes to strangle young girls. And that also could be the serial killer, grandpa, older man. Roads, their journeys, their pathways, their means of escape or access. So this sucker drove away after he killed these people. Yeah, we got the devil working. Some of those bodies were buried down the road. Mm-hmm. It was an accident, but they have that accident quite often down there, or they had that accident. This probably could be talking about the two bodies of the two young teenage girls, Mexican girls, that have been missing. Here we have the accomplice and partner in crime. Oh, shucks. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of trafficking going there. Now, this is something that blows my mind. But he was into Monroe. He was into the Monroe Institute. The Monroe Institute teaches remote viewing. Remote viewing is a scientific one, I guess, military term for astral projection, clairvoyance, outer space. And this looks interesting because it looks like an accident on the road was caused by somebody astral projecting and scaring the hell out of them right into a ditch somewhere. And this person is an accomplice or partner in crime. So whoever, if you hear about anyone from that ranch who was killed in a car accident near that ranch, that's what happened. Yeah, we have the lies, of course. We have the lies. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a place for caregivers where children are taken care of, where the orphans have a home. Mm-mm-mm. But those children, those girls were imprisoned in that place on that ranch of perversion, ranch of perversion. And somebody's cleaning it up now. Yeah, they're hiding the my cards are falling over. Hiding the bodies. You can hide a body. There's still traces of it left behind. Egotism. I'm getting a desk, y'all. People think they can pay you for your life. This is amazing. Transactional situations, and you're the one who ends up dead. Spouse, partner, coupling up. Oh, look at this. There were some celebrities down there. Oh my God. Look at that. Jealousy's cropped up. Some people even fake their deaths down there. Oh, that would be interesting. Oh, does anybody know of a couple that fake their deaths down there? Here's a couple that fake their deaths. Could we be talking about Epstein and Jeffrey and who? Who else? Hiding inside the tunnels. Or made their escape through the tunnels. There's some fire that had taken place, or maybe that's the fire of passion. I don't know. No. That was trafficking through those tunnels. Yeah, we kind of figured that out. Oh my God. Back. They were doing all kinds of stuff. Look at this. Bottom of the deck talks about a life insurance cover up. That's probably the couple with the fake death. They got their money and now they're gone. They traveled away. Yeah. It doesn't get any better. That was a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, and this is all coming out. This is so obvious. It's coming out. It's really, oh, that did it for me. So we've got high crimes, murder, high crimes. Boy, I bet those insurance companies are going to send somebody down there. People faking their deaths and escaping through the tunnels. Women, the young girls strangled and buried down the road. There's something, maybe a fire had taken place. I don't know. But yes, that was a training center, for the lack of a better word. So let's see what they're going to do with it now. Will the question is, will the Zoro Ranch be reconsecrated? Because it has to be consecrated. Will the Zoro Ranch be reconsecrated and open to? No, let me shut up. Will the Zoro Ranch be reconsecrated? Show me about the Zoro Ranch. I hear you. First thing, there's a name change. That's the first thing. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm kind of afraid to pick a card to look to see what's going on. I am. You know, folks, I get skittish. Probably my old age. Oh, wow. I have a Knight of Wands coming through. So they're going to change the location, or they're going to change it around. Uh-oh. Here we have the High Priestess. Okay. She's got a Torah in her hands. So we're getting ready to go into what? Kabbalah? More secret stuff? Change it around to a spiritual what? Retreat? Oh, good God. The children. Six of Cups. Change it around to a spiritual place for children successfully. Well, this is what the guy was saying for victory. Six of Wands. But are you going to reconsecrate it? Do you even know to reconsecrate it? And holding on to that money. They're holding on to that ranch. This is the Epstein crew. They're holding on to that ranch. They're keeping that facility. That's what it is. It's a compound. They call it a ranch. I'm looking at it from aerial shots. I didn't see any horses or cows. I saw buildings with lots of land. And look at this. The lovers again. Reassessing and reevaluating. So, okay, bottom of the deck. The official story is that they're going to change it into some type of children's retreat. That's where they are right about now. Bottom of the deck is that this is a Four of Cups situation. This is a disappointment, so we're going to have to do the best we can to salvage it. And you know what? I never looked at it this way, but I'm looking at it now. They are going to be pulling in white women from around the world. Blondes. They like their blondes. So is this going to be children? This is the... And whoever is in control of that situation is going after the poor ones. They're restarting the whole practice again. Underneath, you know what? Okay, it's coming. It's coming. I'm let it come out. The children's retreat center is on top surface. The trafficking will take place through the tunnels. I always see these little white boys over here in the children's retreat. So it's really a young boys retreat. Boys and girls held separately. The girls will be in the tunnels. Figured that one out. Okay. What will go on there? The retreat is going to be a cover. The boys and girl retreat is going to be a cover. They will continue with the experiments. It's just like on The Pretender. That show was talking about. It's just like they are going to be programming, reprogramming, accessing the minds of these children that are coming in. Definitely, most definitely, the little boys. Girls are fodder. And they will be pulling in. Who is this woman again? Okay, what? They just don't stop pulling in more money. Now these for their skills. They're going to be developing. They're going to be really. I swear, it's like right out the Pretender, mind control skills, things like that. And here's the power person, whoever she is. I still don't know who this was. This is the power. This is the power behind the thrones, all of them. And then check this out. And when everything is all said and done, she withdraws into the damn darkness after the announcements or right before the announcements are made. But if that's Ms. Rothschild, Ariana Rothschild, then she's going to be something's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to be exposed. And it's going to be exposed by the thinking person. Could be exposed by legal problems, because these people are worried terribly. They're burdened by something going on down there. But they are definitely, oh, look at this. Here comes another sorceress. Here comes a sorceress. That might be Ghislaine. She's already out. You know, they're still talking about her being in jail. What can I say? They're going to have challenges, though, because people are watching. Thank you, God. Their power is definitely going to be challenged because what you said, they're protesting out there now. Good. They're going to sell them some little spiel because they're still going to be hooking people up, dating, trafficking. You know what that is. That place is all the way out in the middle of nowhere. So either way you go, if any woman shows up there at any time for any reason, it's going to be trafficking. There's nothing else out there for. Look at this. Hidden money making organization. And here are the oligarchs on their big yachts. They don't have any yachts out there for you to escape in. They just want to get the hell out of Dodge. And check this out. This is interesting. Oh, let's do it this way. I only have a few hands. The agency that they have been waiting on, the money from the foreign operations they've been waiting on, has slowed down tremendously. This is the Knight of Pentacles, leaving distribution, it seems. Where's it to this King of Swords here? Is that Donnie J? I don't know. We have Donnie J in the money. Or we have some legal eagle in the money, some judge in the money. But either way, that's Donnie J. Both of them are Donnie J and the money. And with a decision made.
Heck, go.
So does that mean Donnie J keeps the money? The operation, okay. They're going to get caught money laundering or doing something weird. The new operation, no sooner is it set up, it's going to be split up. Whatever work they find. And it's going to be some, satanic stuff when they find it. And it does have a lot to do with travel and transportation. Mental confusion, super aggression, attacking the beauty. Ow! Cat just sat on my foot. God, he's heavy. For all the disappointed and betrayed lovers in the house, they talk that shit. I get so sick of that BS. So they get disappointed, so they go out and trick. They go out and hunt down little girls, huh? This is what happens when you're disappointed in love. You weren't in love, you know nothing of love in the first place. Yeah, they're being isolated. So whoever is on those lists, those names are out there now. People are like getting out of their way. They're distancing themselves from them. And in the meantime, though, And they're distancing themselves from them, rightly so, because nothing has stopped. Just a little slowdown, just a little delay here with the trafficking. Keep. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Fearless leader's drinking. Here he is on his Gemini side, and here's the card of Temperance. He is drinking. You gonna see his cup? See the King's cup? You got two more waiting for him. Got the angel standing over there looking like a bartender. Give me two more. And that's because the news is out. I'm gonna jump all the way from the ranch to the White House. Hmm. But that's basically what's happening. That center is going to be it's like I'm calling it the center, right? It is the center. That's exactly what it is. They will be grooming, not groom. This isn't grooming. This is engineering. They're engineering allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. This is for entertainment only. And since I'm a sci-fi nut, I'm just talking about other sci-fi shows I loved that dealt with similar energies. But this looks like the center, where they took children from their families and they turned them into killing machines, serial killing machines. So, folks, I have, whoa, really overstepped my time. It's 2 hours and 1 minute and 50 some seconds. Oh, thank you, Terry. The T Stand Eagle's going to pray on my back. Good, good, good. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Will Barron be, are you kidding? Will Barron be drafted? How could you fix your keys, your fingers to type that, Mario? Let's ask anyway. And then after this, anything else? Okay. Will Barron Trump? Will Barron Trump be drafted? Will Barron Trump be drafted? They're saying yes. Will he be drafted like Ronald Reagan was drafted for one day? Will he be drafted like his father was drafted and came up with so many different alien ailments that the military service turned him down? Will Barron Trump go into military service? No energy on that. So the answer looks like, yeah, they'll draft him, but he's not going anywhere. Spirit is saying he won't even get a uniform. Damn. So he'll get a letter. That's it. Now, is Barron's Ivanka's son? All right. Is Barron Trump Trump's son? Ivanka Trump's son. Is he her son? No. No. It started out with a yes, but I said Ivanka and it said no. No. He is not Ivanka's son. 47 degrees down in Atlanta, down in Georgia. Schools are, yeah, same up here. Schools are closed because of the storms. Okay. 68 degrees and where? And wait a minute. Did I see that right? Do I have to change my glasses again? Did I see 68 degrees and snowing? Wait a minute. Oh, there's Allison Knows. I'll be down to see you in a minute. Girl, let me. Okay. 68 degrees. It is snowing here in Georgia and Alabama. Crazy. Yes, I did see that. Hi, Griffin. Tornadoes in South Georgia and snow in the north. Yeah, Georgia's huge. 38 degrees, 37 degrees here in Georgia. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's that, Brian? What is that? 47 in Bryan? Oh, South Georgia, but it's dropping. Okay, so expect some snow. Will NATO help Trump get the prices? Hey, okay, that's a good question, Linda Russell. Because, NATO is pretty upset with our fearless leader. Will NATO help Trump due to the gas prices so that the gas prices can go down? I do not think so. Nope. T standing eagle is my program. It could be under the chair. Is my pendulum, the old pendulum under my chair, couch or chair on your sacred space? It very easily could be, but for some reason, probably my back. I do not feel like getting on my knees to look under it or flipping this chair over to see. And I could have pulled it out just to see, but I just didn't want to. So no, NATO is not going to help Trump. Period. I'm going to check now that you said that. Standing eagle, T standing eagle. Okay. Allison is here. Oh, yes, ma'am. I remember that show. Okay. Fiction is a shadow of fact. Whoa. Okay. 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 Also, look down by my table leg. Okay. You're going to make me find my other one. I will. Okay. Well, wait, yeah, ooh. Well, we all remote view or astral project where spirit allows us to go. If we take spirit with us, we don't have to take anybody, but I always take a companion. I never go by myself. I just don't know the neighborhood like that. Um, and they've never stopped the program. You know, Men Who Stared Goats. Remember that movie? That was the program. That was Monroe Institute's program. Monroe Institute is still up and running down in Virginia too. I've always said I wanted to go, but I was afraid to because it was too closely aligned with the federal government, and I wasn't going to be sent on anybody's journey but my own. Mm-mm. Yeah, we have another Teresa Terry. Good morning. I'm reminded that movie Push. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. I don't think I saw that. I remember the trailers for that, and I said I'm going to watch that. And then they came up with the what was it? Some Squid Games or something like that, or was it Twilight? Not Twilight. Divergence, something like that. I think it was Divergence. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh God. Yeah, things are flitting. Okay, that means your clairvoyance is coming on. Allison knows. It says something just flitted across my sight. Wonder how long they keep the girls and boys. Oh, I don't. I let's not go deep with that. Let's not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, Teresa, these cards are matching. They're confirmed. That's called confirmation. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Kess Blonde. I don't know who that is. Light eyes, 15, Florida. Oh, 15 years ago. Oh, gosh. That's a whole reading, dear. That's a whole reading. Maybe another time. Yes, Pastor Charlotte. That Gene Hackman and his wife thing. Uh, I don't. That was weird. That's some weird stuff going on there, too. Let me put this back up. Well, I can't read if I can't. I can't read what I'm saying. Um, So your question is, did Gene Hackman and his wife fake their deaths? Did Gene Hackman, after Gene Hackman and his wife fake their deaths? Did they fake their deaths? Okay, he says yes. Hold on, let me give it the test. Lauren is 22 today. Is Lauren 22 today? No. Okay. Did Gene Hackman and his wife fake their deaths? Yes. What the hell were they into? Yes, Bryphon. Is it Breven or Bryphon? Yes. Mm-hmm. And see, that's another. Did they fake their death? Yes, they want children there. That was karma. That's not. That's that. I think that was payback. Alex. Alex is now wondering about the Texas Christian camp for girls. Is that a cover? They drowned in that flood. Oh, I see what you're talking about. That was Was the Texas Christian school that was uh, drowned in the flooding? Was that similar to the Zoro Ranch? Were they doing things to the Zoro Ranch like they were in the? Yes. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Every time they try to get something started, there's a pushback from hell. That's a yes. Because there was a black Christian camp school. What 2-3 miles away, and the water just ran up on the beach like regular tide. The camp leaders had got the kids back on the buses, and when the flood came, it just came up like a regular tide. Never touched the buses. Came all the way up on the sand on the bank and just went right back out. So there's definite, yeah. And see, when you see things like that, folks, you got to question. These days, you must question. That sounds like something good for the back. Avocado seed cut up after drying and rubbing alcohol. Let set for 7 days. Shake it like it. Rub on any pain. And I'll can I eat it afterwards? Because I'll try. Mm-mm. No, G is so not in. I don't know if she's still in Toronto either. Living the good life somewhere. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, I went too far. Oh, I went too far. Bless you. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings over there. Orban is going to lose. Oh, who's that? And that's another domino. Oh, this is down in Florida. F-45 goes through money fast like it's cotton candy and it's built on air and is losing density. Oh, wow. Okay. Shirley Trump said he's always been a drunk. Shirley Trump, I'm sorry. Terry says no. Shirley said that's what happened to those kids in cages in his first term. Kids in cage. Oh, my God. Yes. Mm-hmm. That surely was. Does Trump have? You know what? That was the question for this week. Okay, let me put this down. Does Trump have cancer? Does Trump have cancer? No, he does not. God, shaking where he wants to with the weather. Okay, no, not no. NATO is not going to help. Not as long as that man is in office. J2 Sheba says, "Have you been?" No. Is it that bad? No, Jay, I have not seen that. Mm-hmm. Yes. No, not the grants. I've heard them that destroy those businesses, but I hadn't heard that. Payback. Mm-hmm. Take note of the dates 316 to 318. That's today up until Wednesday. You mean what's happening there? Where are you at? Is it weather related or what's going on? Or astrology related? Allison knows. I know about the Elon Dodges. Yeah, Doge Goons. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. T Standing Eagle said, here in Arizona, it's way too hot for this time of year. 90s today, March 16th. Whoa. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. May Valencia, hello. No, BB's not dead. Oh, no, BB's not dead. He's running around trying to look. He's looking for another plug, and India seems to be it. A plug is where you connect for your drug smuggling and your other smuggling and whatever else you do. Mm-hmm. You've been drawn to the movie Powder. Check it out. Come back and make a report after you've done your analysis, because we all need to see what input. We all need to see what's coming in, what downloads are people getting. Mother Nature showing us stuff. Yes, astrology related actually out 321. Okay. Some places are overheating, some places are cold. We're stuck in between. That's why we're the DMV. Mm-hmm. Oh, the avocado seed thing is real. Just make sure to use drinking alcohol. No, oh, thank you. Put some avocado, add some salt and pepper. Oh my God. No, I would have to separate that from what I would put on my back. That avocado. Mm-hmm. You're in Florida tomorrow, 59 degrees. I didn't know Florida got down 59 degrees. I really didn't. All right, my loves, it's time for me to go. Yeah, what's happening? Rubbing alcohol with hurt your liver. I do my drinking alcohol. Believe that. Believe that. Believe that. Okay, Mercury and Mars are connecting. Oh, we're gonna find out exactly what's gonna be happening because this is action from mouth to action here, or action to mouth. So this is gonna be really, really interesting. Really. How are they connecting? Are they conjuncting? Or are they quincunxing? Or are they in opposition to each other? If the Mercury and Mars are in opposition, we're going to get more confusion, or we're going to get absolutely nothing. If they're conjunct, boy, some people are going to start talking and cannot stop. Mm-hmm. Happy solstice, everyone. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, and it's the solstice. Oh, that's a good time for things to come out too. On a good note for me, hey Linda, what I am happy for sinners with. Oh yes, yes, clap on sinners. Sinners won. Now who was that? What? Excuse me, cat came over here and created some confusion. You have no business laying on it or my foot. Okay, there. Okay, had to recharge. Yeah, what was that other one? The guy that Camille was saying, it was a joint. You're welcome. You're right. Always. Thank you, Griffin. Okay. Oh yes, yeah, and I want you guys really to think about Google Workplace. Yeah, okay, free to help with my reference. Thank you very very much, and KK, thank you for your love. Thank you so much. Conjunction. Oh, I can't wait. I'll probably have one news day. It'll give me a headache. Okay, but we're gonna find out some more stuff. Yes. So what are we gonna do? I am going to sign off here, folks, and you enjoy your day. Much love to you.